And when you pull it, it is engaging the starter directly. And there's nothing more to it than that.
Hey guys, my name is Liam. You're watching Gone Jeepin'. I've got a friend here with me. His name is Paul. And where are we?
We are in McKinley, Wisconsin at the Trinity Lutheran Church Fall Carnival and Car Show.
Yeah, and you brought a whole bunch of stuff out here, one of which is not a Jeep, but is Jeep-like, and we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to give you the microphone and show me what you brought.
This is a 1961 AMC Mighty Mite. So is it a Jeep? Well, it was built by AMC before they purchased Jeep. What makes this a unique vehicle is that it's all aluminum construction, meaning the engine, the differentials, transmission, transfer case. The frame is steel, but the body parts and components are all aluminum. The vehicle weighs 1,800 pounds and was designed to be lifted by a helicopter. Only built for the Marine Corps, so that's unique about it. It's not a traditional Army, Navy Jeep. Going back to some of our special details on the AMC Mighty Mite, only built for about 3 years, more or less. This is the long wheelbase version at 71 inches. The first 1,000 or so were built at 65 inches, so 10 inches shorter than what you're seeing here on the video. This has independent suspension, 4-wheel drum inboard brakes, and it's really ahead of its time. The cost of this vehicle being produced was about the same cost as a Corvette or a Jaguar of the day. Everything on this vehicle is kind of built for compatibility throughout the military range, meaning it has a 24-volt electrical system. So this little tiny vehicle has 2 batteries in it, 2 12-volt batteries, so it's 24 volts. This particular vehicle was restored by myself. It was really poor condition, so took it all apart like many of you have done, cleaned it up, painted and plated things that needed to be painted and plated, and put it all back together. It took me about 5 years to do this. Didn't work on it every day for 5 years, but nonetheless, that's what it took me to knock out this project. Really great driving vehicle. Goes about 45, 50 miles an hour, is very, very comfortable. Anything faster than that, it's pushing it. Control-wise, it's more or less typical automotive. It has an accelerator pedal, a brake pedal, and a clutch. Things like this fire extinguisher, this is the way it came from the factory. This is not an afterthought. This is actually the way it came. Kind of the unique thing about starting a Mighty Mite is how you start it. For example, turn your ignition on, make sure it's in neutral, and it doesn't have a traditional key start, but you pull this big knob here. And when you pull it, it is engaging the starter directly. And there's nothing more to it than that. With so few of these produced, generally about 3,000 to 4,000, don't have the numbers exact on that, helicopters got bigger and obsoleted this vehicle. So it went from a piston-powered helicopter that could carry this vehicle to a Huey helicopter, which was a turbine helicopter, and it could easily carry a traditional vehicle that cost about half the cost of this. So it kind of got obsoleted because of technology. There is a fording kit on this one for the intake. So as long as your water doesn't get above this point, it will go through the water. And in the back, I'm missing the exhaust on it, but it would also have an extended exhaust for fording capabilities. The heart of the Mighty Mite is a V4 air-cooled motor. This is an AMC produced motor that was never used in anything but a Mighty Mite. 60 horsepower more or less. The Holley carburetor is very similar to a Ford product. Ford Falcons use a similar carburetor. The big thing about this one is they claim it to be a waterproof 1-barrel Holley carburetor, and it probably has something to do with this venting right here. Air travels in through the front of the vehicle here. There's a blower fan in here, or a sucker fan, I guess you would call it, and it comes across the top of the motor, and there's shrouding around the motor that forces the air across the cylinders. Interestingly enough, the cylinders themselves are individual. So think motorcycle cylinder. So you can pull a jug off and replace just that one jug, but the cylinder head covers both of those 2 jugs. Throughout the years, people have claimed that there's been issues about the chrome plating on these cylinder jugs. Thanks to the motorsport industry, snowmobiling, and motorcycles, you can send in these jugs, get the chrome stripped off of them, and have it Nikasil lined. and very popular here in Wisconsin. There's quite a few companies that actually do Nicosil lining. So that is something that is, kind of technology came along and solved a problem that maybe has kept some of these vehicles off the road. People do comment about how do you get into a Mighty Mite. You learn it quickly, right? I mean, once you get in it, you're in it. You kind of wear it a little bit if you're a bigger person. Once you're in it, it's actually quite comfortable. The seats aren't adjustable. You can't push them back. It is common that people try to cut out the back of the wheel well to make more legroom, but honestly, I'm almost 6 feet tall and I'm not overly cramped by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, this thing's fun. I think I'm gonna take it home. See you later, guys. It's been good. Well, that's that. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you later.